So your energy starts to engage me in the sacred space of my heart while I'm moving through the kind of color frequencies to attune myself. And so as I get to the solar plexus or the yellow energy, I'm actually propelled out and spit out kind of towards the rainbow road. So I know solar plexus is going to be a underlying message in what we receive today. And then as I land on the rainbow road, instead of it being the 7 colors, it's again just this yellow of solar plexus. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a big component of what we're doing today. And and so I then move down the road, and actually the road becomes like liquid, and the body, the energy starts like spinning and propelling our energy forward to move through the portal, but it stays in this, it's now this like yellow river. So as I go down and through the portal, then the yellow river transfers back into the rainbow of colors and lights, and it's still water, and we're still moving in it, and it becomes this big waterfall, and it's basically this huge drop, but we're staying right in the middle of this waterfall. And then as you hit the bottom, it goes into the pool, and you swim all the way down. It's like you know exactly where you're going, and there's like this underwater tunnel cave thing, and it's on the side of a rock formation. So we swim down into this like hole in the rock, and as we move through the tunnel filled with water, then there's an opening to where you come up, and there's no water in this tunnel now, and it's dry. And so walking through this dark, like wet cave kind of tunnel, and there's all this like gold and all these jewels, but doesn't even affect us. It's like we're walking now and just not even engaging in all the materials things around us. And so walking now down towards the end of this cave, and it's like you're searching for something, and so there's, I don't know, the end wall of the cave, and reach out, and it's like there's a hook or a handle, and pull it, and this door, this tube opens, and all this more gold comes piling out. Doesn't even affect you. So you walk in now to the tube, and it's actually like this, I don't know, it's like there's a rocket ship or something in there, and so you climb in. It's like you know exactly what you're doing. You climb in, buckle up, and then this rocket ship basically goes through the center of the earth, straight up out the earth, and then as it exits the center of the earth, basically now it's all black, and we shoot straight up into the atmosphere, and you're going up to the moon, and you land on the moon, you get out, and you engage with these beings on the moon. You shake hands like you know them well, you're really familiar, you say your hellos, and then basically you get back in the rocket ship and go straight back down into the core of the earth and into this tunnel again, and you come out again surrounded by all this money and all these jewels, and you just sit down, and you're in like full lotus position, hands in a Gaian mudra, like thumb and pointer finger touching to make that circle, and the 3 other fingers sprayed out, and you sit there and you just start meditating. And so I'm totally baffled and lost. I'm like, what is going on? So I start to review everything that's going on and the impulses that I was receiving. And so what I come to understand, or what I get from this, is this area that you're in now in the bottom of the cave, this is like root chakra. And because of all the gold and the money, it's like you're not attached to material things. So you have a detachment for the material wants in life, which is in my worldview, that's a really healthy thing, and it never engaged you. And then shooting all the way up to the moon, then I would take this as the crown chakra, and like the enlightenment chakra, and the fact that you were engaged with those beings and connected and familiar. I feel like you have a really strong, and this is root to crown connection. But the interesting thing was there was absolutely nothing in between the root and crown. And then back to like the solar plexus energy, what I'm starting to perceive is that there's a very strong connection while you're in your physical body, you can carve out time and connect and be very familiar with this divine energy, with God, with the universe, with whatever you want to put a label on it. But then as we move up through the chakras, it's almost like we're missing the ability to live in this connection through every space in your life. And so as I go through the sacral chakra and relationships, and then this solar plexus chakra and the power and the expression, and then heart chakra and throat chakra and third eye chakra, I feel this disconnect where almost where there's time that's carved out in the physical to connect fully into this divinity, but then after that time where you connect is broken, then I get that there's this disconnect and you're not being able to flow with the divine energy through all phases of your everyday life. And so after I get this, then we move forward and I see this big yellow staircase, and so I'll run up the staircase, and now yellow bathing suit, yellow swim cap, yellow goggles, and there's a yellow diving board, and basically you jump and dive into this big yellow pool of light. And so what I'm taking from this is that so solar plexus chakra is all about willpower and drive and the energy to do things, right? And confidence. And so I feel like you have the willpower and the confidence to get this done, because it was always a positive feeling. So I feel like this is something maybe you want to do or you want to explore. Like this is something you feel deep in your gut that you want to bring through this divine energy through every space and every interaction in your life. And so I got like, it's almost like a big thumbs up, like, yeah, this is you. You have this, you know how to do this. And so after that, then there's like an elevator door. So we go over to the elevator door and push the button, basically get sucked up into this elevator tube and all the way up to the top floor, which is again crown chakra, and it's all white light energy. It's surrounded by the clouds. And as you move to the door, I see this door, and through every crack in the door, there's all this rainbow light pouring out. It's almost like the door's bowed because it's trying to contain all of this rainbow, divine, God kind of light. And so move up to the door and reach for the handle and open the door, and it's just like immense color frequency flowing out. It's like you've almost unlocked all of this energy. And as I step into the room, it's just being bathed in this healing frequency of the God light, the Godhead energy. So, and as I immerse myself into this energy, basically, I get that you have this, and this is all completely in your channel, and it's just waiting to be let out. And so then as that realization is made, we go into what feels like your living room and sit down on chairs next to the fireplace. And I call down your higher self energy. Your higher self comes down and begins to tell me, I ask, what's for the highest good for this person to know at this moment in time. And your higher self says, it's basically time to start connecting these two centers and to run your energy, that you do have this energy running through your pillar, but it's being almost covered up in a way. So then I saw your body, and I saw almost as if somebody took a zipper and unzipped you. And basically as this layer, or this coat is what I was told, peeled off of you, like all this just healing divine light started coming out of you. And so I asked your higher self, what's going on? And your higher self told me that there was a time, and I got a younger version of you, that there was a time when you were younger that your light shone so bright that others around you, basically you could feel or sense that people around you didn't hold as much light energy and connection to the divine that you did. And so you actually doled your light and you put on this coat or this cover up so that you didn't so that you fit in better with those people who were surrounding you. It's almost like your light was so bright that you felt you had to dull it down so that you didn't make others around you feel inadequate or something like that. And so I got that you actually put on this layer, this coat, and you chose to act out through this persona to make others feel more comfortable in your presence. And so I feel that that's something that you carry to this day, and that's why when you choose to go into that sacred space or that sacred connection, it's like you are there, you are connected. There's nothing holding you back. There's no, no like worldly desires or anything that holds you back from that divine clear connection. But then as soon as you cut that connection off and you choose to then move into your normal day life, then it's basically you move through all of these sectors, the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, all these components of human interaction, and you dole your light again. And so what I'm getting is that you're being called to express yourself and to allow yourself to radiate this light completely through every aspect and interaction and connection that you have. And basically, to me, all that means is allowing yourself to be 100% authentic in you and fully connected and open. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, like drop the shield. And I think that's exactly what they're trying to convey here. So with light and love.